Hi boys and girls, welcome back to Mrs. Bojanowski's YouTube channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different for our Fundations lesson. As you can see, I have a story up here and the feature is EA. And remember, EA says E like eat. The title of our story is At the Beach, and so what we're going to do is we're going to mark up as much as we can in the story, and then we also have 3 questions to answer when we're finished. All right, boys and girls, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read the story to you, then we're going to read it together, and then I'm going to have you pause the video and read it to yourself. You'll notice there are 3 smiley faces. The first one's for when I read it to you, we read it together, and then you pause the video and read yourself. So I want you to follow along as I read the story At the Beach. At the beach, Dean and Jean went to the beach. They liked that the beach was neat and clean. They sat in seats and enjoyed the heat. At the beach, Dean and Jean had a meal. First, they ate meat. Then, they ate peaches. Finally, they ate ice cream. After they were done eating, Dean and Jean wanted to read a book at the beach. All right, I'm going to go ahead and color in a smiley face. All right, I want you to read along with me this time. At the beach. Dean and Jean went to the beach. They liked that the beach was neat and clean. They sat in seats and enjoyed the heat. At the beach, Dean and Jean had a meal. First, they ate meat. Then, they ate peaches. Finally, they ate ice cream. After they were done eating, Dean and Jean wanted to read a book at the beach. All right, good job, boys and girls, reading with me. We're going to color in that smiley face. All right, what I want you to do now is to pause the video and read the whole story to yourself. Go ahead and pause. All right, boys and girls, good job of reading the story by yourself. I'm going to fill in that last smiley face. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to look for all the words that have the vowel team E-A in them, and I'm going to highlight them with a yellow marker. So the first thing I notice is in the title, the word beach. So I'm going to go through each line and see if I can find vowel team E-A. I see one right here. Dean and Jean went to the, oh, see another E-A. There's 3 of them in that line. They liked that the beach was neat and clean. They sat in seats and enjoyed the heat. At the beach, Dean and Jean had a meal. Wow, look at all those vowel teams, E-A. All right, let's keep going. First, they ate meat. Then they ate peaches. Finally, they ate, ooh, look at this, ice cream. I love ice cream. After they were done eating, Dean and Jean wanted to read a book at the beach. Wow, look at all of those vowel teams. All right, I'm going to go to my blue marker, and boys and girls, Mrs. Bojanowski's class knows that we like to use the color blue to underline our digraphs. You don't have to use blue, that's just the color that we picked. So let's go on an I Spy mission for digraphs. I see a TH in the. There's a CH at the end. There's another one right there. Oh, almost forgot the. They. Oh my goodness. They, that, the. And another they. Whoop. Look at that one right there. Whoa, lots of digraphs. Let's see if I can find some more. The beach, they, then, they, here's another they. Oh, there's one right in the middle. Peach is another they. All right, boys and girls, if I missed one, make sure you tell someone who's sitting next to you which one I missed. Hopefully I didn't miss any, but if I did, go ahead and tell them which one I missed. All right, we are going to switch to our suffixes. Remember the suffixes we've learned are S, ED, and ING. All right. Oh, I see one. They sat in seats. There's my base word. Ooh, they enjoyed. Whoops, I have to circle that one. Let's see if I can find some more. I see an ED here. Ooh, eating. Boys and girls, some of you might notice this one here, peaches. There is an S at the end, but it's actually an ES, and that's something that you're going to learn about in second grade. So for right now, we're not going to worry about that one. All right. I don't think I see any more. And like I said, if I forgot one, go ahead and point it out to someone sitting next to you. Let's see if I can find some glued sounds. I have my green marker. Oh, I see an A-N. Here's another A-N. Oh, I'm not sure if I see any more. Oh, one more. All right, I'm going to keep an eye out for more of when I keep marking it up, but for right now I don't see any. All right, what color should I pick next? Oh, we forgot to look for our trick words. So I'm going to circle our trick words. So we have and. Is this a trick word? Let's see if we can tap that out. Went. Went. Yep, we can tap it out, so that is not a trick word. We have to, the. There's a trick word. Is that a trick word? Was? It sure is. There's and. What about the word in? In. If we can tap it out, remember it's not a trick word. the, and the. They, and then. Were, that's one of our trick words. They. And to. At. Not a trick word. Our paper's starting to look pretty colorful here. All right. Let's see if we can find some other vowel teams besides EA. I thought I saw one earlier. I'll see if I can find it again. Oh, I see it right here. And I'm gonna circle this O-Y right here. Remember, O-Y, oi, boy, oi. There sure are a lot of EAs in this story. All right, boys and girls, I don't see any more. Oh, yes, I do. Book. All right, what your job is going to be is I want you to go through the whole story and find the blends, because there's quite a few blends in here. And so that's going to be your job. Your job is to go through the story and find all of the blends. But before we do that, we want to make sure we're answering our questions. We want to make sure that we find the answer in the story to help us. So the first question says, why did they like the beach? Why did Jean and Dean like the beach? I remember at the very top it said they liked that the beach was neat and clean. So we're going to write it was neat and clean. Can't forget my capital letter at the beginning. It was neat and clean. And my period at the end. All right. What is one thing they ate? Well, I remember they had ice cream, but they also had meat and peaches. So I'm going to do my favorite food, and I'm going to write, they ate ice cream. I want to make sure I have my capital letter. They ate ice cream. Period at the end. All right, and our last question, what is the last thing Dean and Jean did? What is the very last thing they did? Our last sentence says, after they were done eating, Dean and Jean wanted to read a book. So I'm going to write, they wanted to read a book. I'm going to see if I can squeeze this all in here. They wanted to read a book. All right. Wow, look at all that colorful marker on this paper. We found lots of features to mark up. Great job, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls, great job of helping me mark up our story and answer our questions. Remember, your job is to go through this story, see if you can find any I missed, and then also mark up the blends. Okay, so that's your job. help me mark up the rest of the blends. I hope you are all doing well. I miss you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, boys and girls.